Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll get started here in a moment. I hope you are all doing well wherever you're tuning in from. It's good to be on. Okay, I've had an extremely busy and very long day. Okay, for those of you who have seen that post in the community tab, okay, I had to do a visa run today, or I chose to. I didn't have to. I chose to do a visa run today, and I chose the wheel route via bus, and it was a longer than 3 hour tour. It turned out to be. It turned out to be a somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 or 17 hour tour or something. So, yeah. All right. So, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in again. We're going to get into a Mercury retrograde. Okay. Take a look at the energy. I'm going to do this one a little differently. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're tuned into Esoteric Wisdom and Spiritual Truths. My name is Nehru, and I am a spiritual guide, spiritual teacher. Okay. Born on the 333rd day of the year, I am a master builder 33. That is a spiritual teacher. That is the reason and purpose for which I am here, this incarnation and every other. All right? So thank you so much for tuning in. I do have quite a bit to share. Okay, it's been a minute since I've been on. All right, I do have a bit to share. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Okay, let me know if you can hear me okay, just to make sure that all the gadgets are in working order. Let me know that you can hear me okay. Hello, thank you, Nora. Yes, I can hear you. Excellent, Nora. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. One of the faithful. Storms on the way fell on the floor to start off this Mercury retrograde. Look at the current collective energy, the collective being male and female, extraterrestrial, starseed, healers, light workers. Okay? So, to start this off, and it's been a minute since I've been on. Hello, Z. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. It's been a minute since I've been on. At least it feels that way. Okay. And so I went today. Like I said, I had to go for a visa run, renew my visa here in Thailand. Um, and the basic visa is 60 days. Okay. So you either have to renew or get out of the country by the 60th day. All right. And so I chose again. I chose the wheel route. The wheel route. Okay, and let me shuffle some cards here as I do this. All right. And on this ride, like everything, is a divine appointment. It's a divine appointment, like everything. Okay, it's a divine appointment. So pay attention to the conversations. Okay, pay attention to the conversations, because like everything, it's a divine appointment. So I got picked up today, all right, at about 5:40 in the morning. 5:40 a.m. 5:40 a.m. How many of you were up at 5:40 a.m. this morning? How many of you were up at 5:40 a.m. And standing outside waiting for a charter bus? Okay. So I was waiting outside for a charter bus, and it showed up at 5:40. Okay. And uh nothing out of the ordinary, and really nothing out of the ordinary really on the way there. It was coming back when you know, all of the synchronicities and everything started popping up, at least in the van. You know what I mean? All of the synchronicities. Okay. So amongst us who were there. Okay. And it was 9, including the driver. 9. That, wait, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9. Okay. So 9 could be significant for you. 9. Okay. And so we are getting ready to take this 15, 16-hour trip to the border, to Malaysia, to Satun, okay, to get our exit stamp out of Thailand, entry back in. It takes 5 minutes. And so, like I said, on the way there, you know, it was kind of quiet. It was extremely early. Okay, so, you know, at 5:40 in the morning, not too many people are talking a lot. And so, but you might know someone who would be talking a lot at 5:30 in the morning. Okay, you might get a call from them. And so, but there was a gentleman on the last pickup, the guy who got on the last pickup, he had a shirt on that said, "Jesus is the truth." And I was like, here we go. I was like, here we go. All right. And I wasn't saying that like I'm about to show you something or I'm about to tell you something. When I saw the shirt, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's good. Right. That's good. Okay. At least he believes. Okay. All right. The name, it's Issa or Yeshua. Right. And we got into that conversation. I did explain that part on the bus, and I didn't point out his shirt. Okay, and by that time it was raining, and he had a overcoat on anyway, right? But I did bring up that point. Okay, and so don't be afraid, collective, to speak up. Okay, do not be afraid to speak up whenever that time comes for you on whatever platform that happens to be. Do not be afraid to speak up when that opportunity shows its face. Okay? When divine opens that door, do not be afraid. Okay? So the number 9, okay? The only name that I got from the others was Edward. Okay? Edward. Okay? And Edward is from Russia. Russia. I'm from Russia. He is from Russia. Okay? Russia. All right. So there was someone on the bus from Russia. There was someone on the bus from Turkey. There was someone, and I'm saying all of this for synchronicity, okay? There was someone on the bus from the US. There was someone on the bus from Thailand. Okay, the driver. Okay. Russia, Turkey. Yeah, those are the only ones that I got. Okay. So someone could be Turkish. Okay. Someone could be Muslim. Okay. That's going to be showing up here in the energy. And the number 9. Okay. So on the way there again, it was uneventful. It was raining the entire day. The entire day. That's part of the reason why it took 2 plus 3 plus hours extra, because it was raining the entire day. Okay. Potato. Thank you, Potato, for tuning in. Good to see you. All right. And so on the bus, there was a gentleman who had the Jesus is the truth shirt. Okay. There was and you always have one of these. You always have a complainer. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you can get 2 people together. One of them's going to complain, right? You're always going to have a complainer. You're always going to have a complainer. So of course on the bus, we had a complainer. Okay. It happens to be a female, but Men are just as bad. Dudes, they're just as bad, about the whining, okay, bitching and moaning, crying and complaining. You know what I'm saying? Lace them up and get them back up. Get it back out there. Stop your whining. Stop your whining. All right. So, the other, one gentleman had dreadlocks, so that could be significant. The gentleman from Russia, actually, had dreads. Okay, he had dreadlocks. All right, or has dreadlocks, and yeah. Okay, so this particular lady, the complainer, okay, she was complaining about talking too loud on the phone. Okay, which is fair at 6 o'clock in the morning. What's up, Leah? I think it's been a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I've been definitely, okay? Yeah, definitely continuing to and just work on myself. And part of it is really just waiting for divine to speak. I never want to speak. Uh, I never want to speak. Give me just one moment while we delete a dumbass. I never want to speak outside of whenever divine source wants me to speak. What's up, Queen? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. All right. And so I haven't been, but yet, yeah, still doing well, still doing extremely well. I still do post in the community tab on the regular basis. Okay. We still do our canonical readings on Sundays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we still do them on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. I've also added Morning Java with Nehru, which is 3 minutes of encouragement, inspiration, okay, guidance, whatever it happens to, wherever it happens to land for your journey, okay? Morning Java with Nehru. And so we are on episode, today would have been episode 4, but I was on a bus traveling to Malaysia, all right, at that time. So tomorrow will be episode 4. Tomorrow morning will be episode 4 of Morning Java with Nehru. Again, it's a short, so those of you who want to look at the others that have already been posted, they are there, okay? So yes, good to see you, Leah, and thank you so much for the love, okay? All right, so Mercury retrograde, talking about the woman on the bus, okay? So she was telling some woman to be quiet because she was trying to sleep. Then she gets on the phone and she is twice as loud as that woman who she was telling to be quiet. How interesting. And she told her that she was loud more than once. But every time she got on the phone, she was twice as loud. So, could be something about that, collective, okay? Somebody who talks about you, but they're twice as worse, whatever that is, okay? Whatever that is, collective, okay? All right? They could be twice the demon, okay? Not just one demon. They could have a double dip. They could have had a double dip in the demon juice. A double dip in the demon juice. Somebody had a double dip in the demon juice. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay? Double dip in the demon juice. Oh, Divine has a sense of humor, but they're not fucking around. That's what I like to say. Okay? Divine has a sense of humor, but they're not messing around, collective. All right? So, Divine Source, we're going to do this one a little differently. We invite Aravat Avarat, Divine Source, the Great I Am. We invite Issa, the Ascended Masters, along with that Ascended Master. We invite in the Sanhedrin Confederation, okay? and the Council of Light. I was thinking of something else about divine, about a specific name about divine. And yeah, your ancestors, my ancestors, divine source. Okay, we are going to do this one differently. So I'm going to use these cards here that I have here, which are Egyptian deity cards. Okay, and I am going to pick 4. I am going to pick 4. Okay, and whichever one you select, okay, that's what we're going to pull the energy on. Okay, and when I say whichever one you select, I'm going to pull energy on all 4. You select from whichever 4 that come out, and from there, confirmations for you. Divine source will guide us, right? Lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing, Father, I pray. Order my steps in your word. What's up? Just call me Step. I hope you're doing well. Okay, first Egyptian deity out. Okay, first Egyptian deity out is AMMUT, the number 30. AMMUT, the number 30, bringing devastation. AMMUT, A-M-M-U-T, AMMUT, bringing devastation. So that's the first one, okay? Again, we're going to pull 3 more, and then you select, okay? I think this is something typically called like pick a card or something like that, which I don't even like that term, but okay. So, divine source, Egyptian ancestor. Something flipped over. What flipped over? Selkis. We have the number 33. Talk to me, Aravat. Talk to me, Aravat. We have the number 30 and the number 33. Talk to me, Aravat, on the 333. How many of you been seeing this synchronicity? 333 on the breakdown. For the devastation brings healing. Something must end in order for something else new to begin. 250,000 humans breathe their last pneuma every single 24 hours. On this planet, 250,000 people every 24 hours within a 24-hour span has breathed their last. In order for something new to begin, something must end. Okay? So we have Selkis out here. Take a look at what that cat's doing right there. Take a look. Okay? All right? That could be Sekhmet. Right? So Selkis. Next divine source, next Egyptian deities, next one. Ooh, that one came fast and in a hurry. Okay? Fast and in a hurry. It's NEFHTI for meditation, the number 10. NEFHTI, meditation. Number 10, NEFHTI. Some of you might have an Ankh, or this is an Ankh, okay? This here. Or it could be beneficial for you to get one. Okay? So, third is NEFHTI. So far, we have one more card to pull, okay, before you select. We have AMMUT, the number 30 for devastation. We have the number 33, Selkis, for healing aura. We have the number 10, NEFHTI, okay, for meditation. We talked about manifestations. We talked about manifestations on the bus ride to renew our, or on the way back from renewing our visa. I did. with the group that was divinely guided to sit with me on that bus. All right. We talked about manifestation. I told them I got 3 kidneys, y'all. I told them I manifested that bad boy on 7/7/17, and divine was like, approved. Kidney transplant in 7 days. It'll be a 9-year anniversary. In 7 days, it'll be a 9-year anniversary. Happy birthday, blood filter. Happy birthday, blood filter. Okay. Okay. We have HONSU out here, people, for the moon. What are we talking about in the title of this live? The full moon, strawberry moon. Just happened. Yep, just happened. Strawberry moon. Yep. Strawberry moon on June 29th. Mercury retrograde started in Cancer June 29th. And we have HONSU. That is the moon. Ra is the sun. Okay? And HONSU is out here for HERMITAGE. And that is the number 20, everyone. The number 20. Okay? So we have 20. We have 10. Wow, something's interesting's happening here, collective. Something interesting's happening here. Okay? While you think about which one you're going to select. Collective. Something very interesting is happening here. Okay? So we have the number 33, right? And we have the number 3. I don't even know if that's going to come through there. If I hold that closer, I don't even know if that's going to focus. Right? Will that focus? Yeah, it does a little. So we have the number 33 and 30, right? We have the numbers 10 and 20. That is a 3. Collective. There's something in the water. All right? There's something in the water, collective. There's something in the water. Something in the water. That's, Yep, you see it. Just call me Step. You see it. You see it. You see it. You get it. You got it. You good. You get it. You. Yeah. Tell the universe, collective. I got it. I get it. I'm good. So, AMMUT, SELKIS, okay, NEFHTI, and HONSU. Confirmation on the 33, baby. What's up, sacred? Okay, what's going on? All right. So, I will tell you the rest. Ooh, let me not do that. I will tell you the rest of the story at the end of the live if someone will remind me. Okay, I will tell you the rest of the story at the end of the live. With the way these numbers are coming out here, I want to take a look and see what's going on. All right, just like you. Divine Source, thank you so much again for the day. Okay. Please show us the collective. Please show us the collective and the karmics. Please show all that listen, okay, all that tune in. Thank you for your shares and your love, okay? And, yeah, show us what is going on during this Mercury retrograde. What can some of us expect? Take it line by line, collective. Divine Source is telling me to let you know. Take it line by line. So what does that mean? So if we pull a card, woo, there's somebody's making a mess, okay? So if we pull a card here, I have Chad, okay? And Chadwick, all right? So if I say Chad and Chadwick, collective, and you do not know one, then let it go. Okay. Excuse me for a moment while I pick up these cards that fell down. Somebody's making a mess, collective. Somebody's making a mess. Okay. Somebody's making a mess, collective. Somebody's making a mess. Okay. So, Divine Source, show us what you want us to see. During this Mercury retrograde, okay, the common things to be aware of, okay, emails, any emails you send out, especially business emails or emotionally led emails, please double read those, double, triple check those. Emails going out for business, especially introductions, resumes, portfolios, check those things before you send them out, okay? All right? Miscommunications are common during Mercury retrogrades. That's a common thing. Electronic devices acting up. That's a common thing. Delays. Speaking of which, today we had a 3-hour delay, okay? Well, no, not 3 hours. About an hour and 15 minutes, actually. So not so bad, okay? But we did have a delay, okay? Mercury retrograde, right? So, again, pay attention to these things. What does Mercury retrograde cover, or what are we looking at? What are we looking back on? That's what retro is all about, looking back on. Okay, the moon appears to go backwards during Mercury retrogrades. Okay, the moon appears to. We are going back. Okay, so going back, this particular Mercury retrograde, we are looking at going back to correct family issues. Okay, could be something that comes up that surfaces. Okay. This Mercury retrograde ends July 23rd. Okay. All right. So, Divine Source, let's get into it. Okay. And then I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to get some rest. I've been up since, 22 hours now. 22 hours. 22 hours I've been up. All right. So, let's go ahead and get it started. All right. I typically do not sleep on I don't know, those types of trips. All right, so no matter how early I get up. All right, so Divine Source, what do you have for the collective? Again, collective, we have 4. Let me say that again before I start shuffling the deck. We have 4 Egyptian deities out here. You can select from AMMUT, the number 30 for devastation, 33 SELKIS for healing, NEFHTI, the number 10 for meditation, and KHONSU for hermitage, the number 20. The number 20, very interesting that 30, 10, 20, 30, and 33 came out. 10, 20, 30, and 33. 10, 20, 30, 33. Very interesting, collective. Divine Source, what do you have hot for us for AMMUT? And it landed right over there. We do have a 9 of cups on the floor. It is in reverse. We have a conspiracy theory in reverse, and someone is wigging out, collective. How many of you remember that term? Okay. Someone is wigging out, collective. How many of you remember wigging out? Wigging out. Collective, this could be somebody that extended a love offer to you or gave you some sort of offer, or this could be someone in your energy. This could be someone that you talk to. Okay, they could have told you, okay, that they're going crazy. I can't believe he did this. I can't believe she did that. I'm going crazy. You could be talking to someone who's in this situation, but conspiracy theory is in reverse. Okay, so for those of you who checked AMMUT, all right, for those of you who chose AMMUT for devastation, the number 30, okay, we are looking at a situation where there's a conspiracy theorist that's being Found out lies that's being something shown. All right. Excuse me. Confirmation. Lies that's being shown. Confirmation burp. Okay. Someone is sporadic. Okay. And again, Nine of Cups, calm in reverse. Wigging out, collective, wigging out. Somebody's name could be Wiggins. I'm reminded, oh shit. I think I was just gonna say I'm remarried. Oh damn. Someone's remarried. Oh, someone's remarried? Wow. I was gonna say I remember. I'm remarried. Whoa. So somebody out here is remarried. Collective. This could be, for those of you who selected AMMUT, here's a confirmation for you. You could have heard that they were remarried. Here you go. Confirmation. Okay? Confirmation. Divine Source, what else do you have for Spirit of AMMUT? What else do you have for the collective? We have a Queen of Cups in the upright. I have a, I was going to say something. Let me not say it. Let me not. Okay. 1414, Queen. Our double portion. That's the way it go. That's the way it go. Okay. All right. So we have Queen of Cups out here. I did get a word. Yeah, I heard a word, but let's Divine Source, AMMUT. Okay. All right. For those of you who picked SELKIS, we have a Four of Cups out here in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles here sideways. Okay, excuse me for a moment while I get this card. Okay. So for those of you who picked AMMUT, the number 30, right? We have the someone is an emotional basket case for those of you who selected AMMUT. Someone is an emotional basket case, okay? Someone is an emotional basket case, all right? We're going to take a look at the stack. We're going to get the stack going, and we're going to find out, okay? Couple stacks. Let's get a couple stacks, okay? I knocked some cards over before I went live, collective, and the name Steve was flipped out. So that could be significant for you, collective. I was getting ready, and I knocked some cards off the table, and the name Steve. So Steve or Steven could be significant for your journey. Okay. And again, I'm just shuffling the or getting the stack together here. Okay. Hope you're doing well wherever you're tuning in from. It's good to be here. Okay. I am in Thailand. Feel free to let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. So, for you, for AMMUT, okay, let's go ahead and take a look, okay, with the stack. Let's take a look and see who this individual is. Let's see what other confirmations we can get on this individual who is not calm, okay, in the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they are feeling left out. They could have been gotten kicked out, okay, of something. They could have been exiled from anywhere, from a church, from a cult, from a club, from a whatever. What, Divine? The word sanctioned is significant. The word sanctioned. The word sanctioned. Sanctioned. Okay? So, AMMUT, reveal to us synchronicities for those who selected Okay. We have something about someone who's high vibrational out here. Okay. Ooh, that's revealed by the, because I put these in upside down. Okay. That is revealed by the Queen of Cups. All right now. Okay. Someone who's high vibrational. Okay. All right. And that did come out. Right? In between all the chaos and the emotional madness of whatever this individual has going on over here. Okay? Whatever the emotional madness is. Emotional madness, collective. Say, stay away from me. Collective. Say, stay away from me. Okay? Say, stay away from me. Okay? So, this says, Mommy, Daddy, I do spell work or witchcraft against you, your son, your daughter. Mommy, Daddy, I do spell work, witchcraft against you, your son, your daughter. So examine your relationships with your grown ass kids, collective, okay? And those of you who selected AMMUT specifically. All right. So, yeah. All right. Check the energy for your grown ass kids, right? On your grown ass kids. All right. Next, we have conspiracy theory in reverse, and we have a spiritual slave. Okay, somebody's about to become one. Someone is. Ooh, collective. Somebody is. You don't piss somebody off. You don't piss somebody off, collective. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for tuning in. Collective, who did you piss off? Okay? Who did you piss off? Queen, Sacred, who did you piss off? Queen, Sacred, who did you piss off? Who did you piss off? Who did you piss off, Leah? Who did you piss off, Leah? Somebody out here. They're not happy. They are not happy. Okay. Next, return to sit. I am having a fantastic day. I'm reading the rest of your message. Confirmation for you. Confirmation for you. Yeah, confirmation for you, Shani. Right? Return to sender. Return to sender. Oh, along with the individuals who are on the bus. So maybe some of that will come out throughout the reading here. We'll see. If not, I'll tell the rest of the story at the end. There's something about at the end. At the end of the rainbow, okay? You get the pot of gold at the end of the road. Although we've come to the end of the road, they just couldn't let you go. It's unnatural. Belong to divine. They don't belong to you. This is on the other side of calm. Whoever is not, collective, whoever is not calm right now, take a look. They are not calm because you could have found out their original intent. Divine test the heart, okay? Their original intent was to cut you at the neck. You know what I mean? Okay? For those of you who selected AMMUT. Okay? Woo. Okay? Collective, I always say stay alert, stay alive. All right? So you don't have to deal with the nonsense again. again, so you don't have to deal with the nonsense again, collective. Again. I think this name came out here last time I was on live with a reading. Okay? And I think I mentioned something about Martin earlier. Yes, I think. Yes, with Miss Wiggins. Yeah. When Gina in the TV show Martin runs into his old elementary school teacher or son. No. But Venus Williams, right? No, Serena. Serena Williams. Serena starred in this show, and she was, I don't know, some teacher of some sort or something, right? And and at one point, Gina, the character Gina, played by Tisha Campbell, she asked she asked Martin, "Oh, so what now? So you wanna be Miss Wiggins, or you wanna marry Miss Wiggins now?" So Miss Wiggins, I don't know, Miss Wiggins, okay? We have the name Lucas, Edward, Lewis, and Liam. Lucas, Edward, Liam, Lewis. Collective. We got some L names out here, okay? LL Cool J is hard as battle anybody. I don't care if you they are rock the bells. Lucas, Edward, Lewis, Liam. Okay. Interestingly enough, collective, there was an Edward on the bus today. That is the gentleman that I talked to from Russia. From Russia. From Russia. From Russia. From Russia. All right. Any of these, collective, okay? Any of these names, Lucas could be connected to this karmic offer. I was going to say love offer, collective. Karmic offer, okay? Edward could be connected to this love, the karmic offer, whatever it is, collective. It doesn't have to be romantic. Lewis connected to this karmic offer. Liam connected to this karmic offer in some sort of way, collective. Okay? Let me take another look at that Queen of Cups energy. That Queen of Cups energy could also be the way that society views whoever this individual is out here, who's the leader of the pack, because that's a queen. So whoever that is, okay? Whoever that is, collective. We got shaman out here. All right, collective? Lean with it. Rock with it. Lean with it. Rock with it. I don't know where this energy is coming from, collective. I woke up at 23 hours ago. I don't know where this energy is coming from, collective, right? Lean with it. Rock with it. I might be deliriously sleepy, collective. I might be deliriously sleepy, all right? What's up, soul? Yeah, good to see ya. What's up, ya? Good to see ya. Okay. So we have shaman out here as the last card for AMMUT. For AMMUT. Okay. So let's go over your stack one more time. Okay. For those of you who chose AMMUT, those of you who are not here, there are 4 Egyptian cards out here. You may pick between the number 30, 33, 10, or 20. Those represent, number 30 represents AMMUT for devastation, okay? Destruction, brings forth new birth, okay? 33, SELKIS for healing, okay? NEFHTI for meditations, and that is the number 10. And the number 20 is KHONSU for the moon as we are exiting full moon energy, and going into our Cancer Mercury retrograde. All right. So for you, those of you who selected the number 30, okay. Oh, thank you. So yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you. Okay. All right. So collective, let me grab this other card here because it is significant. It's the Nine of Pentacles or Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone might be a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So for those of you who chose the number 30 for devastation, destruction, destruction, terror, and mayhem. Pass me a sissy so informer. What informer? Think I'm gonna bomb a town? Get down. Don't you never ever pull my lever, cause I explode. And my 9 is easy to load. I gotta thank God, cause he gave me the strength to rock hard. Knock you out. Mama said knock you out. What's up, your favorite show? Okay. I am deliriously sleepy. I need to lay down. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the love, everyone. Okay. 17 likes. We are just going over the confirmations for those who chose AMMUT, the number 30 for devastation. We're just going over their cards, and then we're going to move on to SELKIS for healing, the number 33. Okay. Do them day, and today, now, collective, I don't even say return to sender. Yeah, I say return to the abyss. I don't even say return to sender. Okay. That's where my mercy and grace is. They're dealing with enough shit. As karma whoop their ass, right? They're dealing with enough, whoever that is, whoever they are. Okay. They're dealing with enough. Man. That's my mercy for them. Return all demonic witchcraft, spells, sorcery, demonic energy sent to me, sent to this body, sent to this mind, sent to this spirit, sent to this soul, sent to any of these organs that function in this body, and sent to the being that I am. Return it all to the abyss. Okay. We have high vibrational collective. Okay, that is you. We had the Queen of Cups come out here in the upright collective. High vibrational. Zzz. You like current collective. You like current. You like current collective. You like current. Okay. Someone's son or daughter out here. Witchcraft against you, mommy, daddy. Someone's son or daughter out here. Witchcraft against you, mommy, daddy. Okay. So those of you who have tuned in for any time, you know I am a fur baby lover. And so while we're out, I didn't eat at all today. I only drank fluids and water, and I bought a little orange coconut drink at the border. Okay. And but I lost my train of thought. I forgot I was going to say. It'll come back to me. Okay. All right. So lastly, AMMUT. Look, my intent from the beginning was to kill you, and somebody is in the energy. Now this could be you, collective, or this could be them. Okay. All right. I just see you, collective. I just see you, and it's like moving across the screen. You're like, and it just comes out the side of the camera. Yeah, tell them, collective. Okay, tell them, collective. Let them know. And you're not being mean. Again, my grace and mercy is that I don't send it back to them anymore. Okay. All right. So we already have 2 cards that have landed. Something has landed. Okay. Venus has landed. All right. Selkis for healing, the number 33. Some of you could be seeing snakes. It's about that time of the year. Some of you could have recently taken care of a snake. Someone could have a snake as a pet. Okay. That's in the collective or that you know. Okay. So, and we have the Four of Cups, okay? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles came out sideways. So, collective. Whatever divine has promised you, collective, okay? And this part, that the next part that I'm going to say it's unfortunate, but I also understand how. So it's unfortunate because, yes, there are no such thing as delays, but yes, we would like justice like yesterday. You know what I mean? Yes, there's no such thing as delays, but yes, we would like justice last week. Yes, there's no such thing as delays, but yes, we would like justice 5 years ago. I understand there's divine timing. I understand there are divine delays, but we would have liked justice to have come already. Right, collective? Okay, so, all right, that's what I got. Okay, so, but someone out here, so justice has been delayed, collective, and that's what I actually heard. Justice has been delayed, okay, because there are trickery switches, okay, that the enemy can pull in the 3D, okay, to slow things up. You know, there's already a lot of red tape, especially if you live in America. There's already a lot of illegal red tape, so, I mean, okay. Doesn't probably take much to cause something to be delayed a month in the justice legal system. It's not a justice system, right? It probably doesn't take anything for something to be delayed a month. Somebody missed 1 day of work in any part of the legal system, that could probably knock your paperwork back a month. Probably, you know? I was a tax accountant, okay? Not in the, I was in a legal field, but not in, yeah. Okay, so we have King of Cups message for you. Those of you who chose Selkis for healing, okay? I feel grounded in my emotions and I want to hold you. I'm not letting others or other things bring us down. I'm here for you. Those of you who chose number 33, somebody is this, or this is your energy. You're sending this out to somebody. Are you communicating with someone telepathically, collective? Are you communicating with someone telepathically? Those of you who chose Selkis, okay? Communicating with someone telepathically. You could be hearing from them, okay? And this could be their message, okay? Divine Source, Selkis energy. What do you have? What else, Selkis, do you have for the rest? For the rest. We have Six of Pentacles collective, okay? So that's good. Something's paying off because there's an investment that wants to come in. But we have the higher Hierophant out here. Now, when I picked it up and flipped it over, it was in reverse. So you might need to educate yourself, collective, on some money management issues. Those of you who chose number 33, okay? Those of you who chose Selkis, you might need to educate yourself on some money management tactics, techniques, you know? Like compounded interest types of savings accounts rather than Bank of America where you get 0.0001% annually, okay? So 33s, okay? Financial literacy. There was someone on the I love when divine just I can't wait till I get back out in society officially, back into social life and all of that. It's gonna be madness, the synchronicities. It's gonna be crazy, right? I love it when divine does this. So I just said financial literacy, right? So an investment coming in, but the Hierophant is in reverse. So there's some type of wisdom, knowledge, something's going to be gained, okay? This could be a teacher coming to you, collective. Those of you who chose 33, you could already be a teacher. What's up, Sean? Okay, you could already be a teacher, elementary, 4th grade, 5th grade, 7th grade, 9th grade, 12th grade, college, professor, what have you. Okay, you could already teach, right? But yes, so an investment, there's something to learn here. Again, so it could be a mentorship, it could be consultancy, it could be any of those things, right? It could be a new opportunity. Okay? Someone on that bus was interviewing for an opportunity and she said she thinks she got the job. She said it, okay, during one of our breaks. Okay? But what I was going to mention was I mentioned financial literacy. Hello, B. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's good to see so many faces in here. I feel like it's been forever. Someone else said something similar. I feel like it's been forever, right? And so she, I believe, is a travel agent. I believe she's a travel agent. But she was reading a book about the psychology of money. She was reading a book on the psychology of money during our visa run today. And again, this might not be financial literacy, but there's going to be something to learn with this investment. When this investment comes in, 33s, okay, it's going to be something, okay, to learn. Okay? All right? So, Selkis. Let's go ahead and take your cards, 33s, and let's place them in the stack. Okay? B, okay? We have for our Mercury retrograde reading here. I'm doing it a little differently. We pulled 4, and whoever else is tuning in, I am familiar with her. I almost said I know her. I don't know her, but yeah. We pulled 4 Egyptian deity cards, okay? And 30, 33, 10, and 20. So 10, 20, 30, 33. That is the numbers that came out here. We have AMMUT deity, SELKIS deity, okay? NEFHTI deity, and KHONSU deity. We have moon, meditation, healing, and devastation, okay? For a rebirth, all right? So, 33s, we have your cards here, okay? Let's go ahead and place them in the stack and let's see, okay, what Selkis wants to reveal to us. Thank you very much, Selkis, for being present and patient. We got Vivian and Rebecca, 33s, Vivian and Rebecca. Do you know of Vivian 33s? Those of you who selected 33 or anyone else, okay? This is just a fun way to do it, right? That's all, okay? A little bit from each could resonate for you, okay? It's just how energy is, okay? Rebecca, Vivian. Rebecca, Vivian. Okay. That is on one side. That is on one side. Oh, they were back to back. Oh. So this says, the other side says a multiracial couple, okay? So one is one race, partner, different race. They are different races, okay? Different ethnicities, come from different cultures, etc., okay? A multiracial couple is part of the karmic coven on the other side of Rebecca. And again, Vivian. Okay? Directly behind that was the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is showing us undercover government programs. You better believe it, collective. You better believe it. You better believe it. Undercover government programs. 33s. Okay? You're healing out of this, or you did already. Okay? And if you didn't, and if you're not, you can. Okay? You can. Collective, you can. Okay? Oh, so this could be a theft. Okay? Traditionally, it reads as an investment, upright, but it could be a theft too. Look at that. Yeah, that's why you have to pay attention to the energy, collective. Look, right? So this could be a theft going on right here. Okay? Not someone sewing into someone generously or willingly. That right there, that could be a theft in this card. Okay? So, corrupt employer. Okay? So, the employer is corrupt. Okay? The one who writes the paychecks is corrupt. That's what it says. Okay? On the other side of corrupt employer, and that Six of Pentacles collective, there'll be sad songs to make you cry. Love songs often do. They can touch the heart of someone new, saying I love you. All right, collective, passing in the next 90 days. There will be sad songs to make you cry, collective, okay? And love often does, okay? But your tears heal because you're willing to do the work, and they touch the heart of someone new. Someone new saying I love you, okay? Someone party all night, sleep all day, okay, collective? Party all night, sleep all day. That's somebody's schedule. I talked the other day in Morning Java with Nehru. Oh, let me know how you're liking those, collective. Let me know how you're liking those Morning Java with Nehru, those shorts. Let me know how you're liking those, okay? So, collective, someone parties all day and sleeps all night. Okay? This is definitely not a grounded person. Okay? And we have a colostomy bag. So, collective, they could be the benefactor. The benefactor. Divine is giving me all kind of words. Probably because my brain is more shut off because I'm tired. So I'm just delirious, and Divine is just like using it, right? So, collective, somebody parties all day, sleeps all night, or parties all night and sleep all day. This individual could be the benefactor of a colostomy bag, or you were going to be. That's what they were hoping for. The benefactor of a colostomy bag, collective. All right, again, on the bus ride, I got to tell my testimony. I told them I got 3 kidneys, and I told them 7, 7, 17 after 4.5 years of witchcraft. Collective. I told them on the bus today, I can't help myself. Okay? Got to give God the glory. Got to give God the glory. Hierophant came out in reverse, and it says you will marry someone in law enforcement, collective. For some of you, and we're still on the 33, we're still on SELKIS, okay, for this reading, okay. You will marry someone in law enforcement, okay, collective. So you could already know this. Did that come from there? You could already know this person, collective. Okay, I'm going to show those. Divine, let me know. Okay. All right, collective. So those of you who chose SELKIS 33, okay, prepare for last minute changes. All right. Okay, whatever that happens to be. Okay. All right. You will marry someone in law enforcement. Last minute changes might be, you might have been like, oh, I'm going to be single for confirmation. Woo! I'm going to be single for, I don't know, next 3-4 years. I'm good with it. I'm cool, whatever. And then bam! Just like that. Just like Emerald. Someone could be a chef. Okay? Just like, pow, bam! Just like that, collective. And somebody shows up. They're the right he, they're the right she, and you become we. And that's all it is, and that's the way it be. Tell all the karmics they can't mess with thee. Okay? Next, we are going to go ahead and move on and get to the number 10, NEFHTI meditation. Meditation, the number 10. The number 10, Divine Source, Erevat. Give us confirmations. Those who selected the number 10, you know their hearts. You know what they chose. Divine Source, the number 10. The number 10. What do you have for us now? Your meditative energy. It is definitely, ooh, 3 of Swords. Watch out. 3 of Swords. And a cup. King of Cups in reverse. Woo-wee. Okay, so someone thought they were like master of the universe, but that's Divine Source, collective. Okay. Salutations. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Been a minute, San. It's been a minute. Okay. Happy to catch you live. Yes. Okay. I'm typically not on at this time of the day, but I had, again, a visa run for those of you who are catching up. And I've been up for 23 hours or something now. 23 hours. 22 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. So I do need to lay down, right? But I said that I was going to do this. I wanted to get it early on in the Mercury retrograde, okay? And I was going to come on and do it yesterday, okay? But I was not guided to do that, okay? My mind said yes, but that was not what Divine wanted. And as we can see, we got 10, 20, 30, 33 out here, okay? This is the way Divine wanted it, okay? With me all bloodshot, red-eyed, needing to lay down. This is the way Divine wanted it, okay? So that they can do whatever they need to do, even more so. I don't hold Divine back, but hey, who knows, okay? So we have a King of Cups out here in reverse and the 3 of Swords in the upright. Yeah, so someone thought they were master of your universe for sure. Those of you who picked NEFHTI, and again, of course, this could definitely resonate for everybody in the collective, right? Someone thought they were master of your universe. Okay, master of your universe. Thank you, NEFHTI, Divine Source and NEFHTI. What else do you have? Ooh, that popped out. That popped out. Okay, so what do we have here? Ooh, collective, we have some text messages here. So, or DMs, okay? What's up, Tammy? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. All right. You all are making me blush. All right. You're making me blush. Okay. All right. That was and I only speak what I speak, collective, for synchronicities. So blush. Other than the makeup that goes on your face, I always want to call him Kevin Spade, but it's not Kevin Spade, it's David Spade. David Spade starred in Just Shoot Me. Just Shoot Me. Okay? David Spade, okay, starred in Just Shoot Me. Okay? And the name of the magazine that he works for is Blush. Blush. Divine said magazine and Blush. So any of that could be some David Spades, the name, the game. You could be playing spades. You could have played spades today. Weekend for those of you in America who celebrate Independence Day. Thank you so much for all of you who fight and have fought for our freedom, and you did it honestly and earnestly, diligently and upright. Thank you so much for your service. Okay? Freedom is never free, spiritually or naturally. Freedom is never free, spiritually or naturally. Free. Okay? Yeah, that was a great show, Just Shoot Me. That was funny. Yeah. But blush, so could be something about that. Someone could work for a newspaper, journalist, publisher, editor, who knows. Whoa, what is going on over here? Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we got So this is similar to AMMUT's energy. For those of you who selected NEFHTI, number 10 for meditation, okay? We got 4 additional cards out here after the text messages. So again, you could be getting a text message. You could be thinking about sending a text message. Again, Mercury retrograde, double check your words, all of that. If it's professional, for sure, check your spelling, okay? Autocorrect does some wacky ass things sometimes, okay? You would not want to send in your resume, your qualifications, okay? And you were just typing away, having yourself a good time on a Saturday afternoon, making it look all pretty. And because you did not proofread, right? You just, oh, it's good to go. Same stuff I know. Okay, right? And you didn't realize that autocorrect changed something to some thong. So now you send your resume into this hiring authority, and it says some thong, where it should say something. Proofread, collective. Proofread. Okay? Or have someone else proofread, collective. Proofread. All right. So something's going on over here. Okay? Something's going on over here. NEFHTI, energy, meditation. So we have the Knight of Swords, and that is in the upright. We have the Justice in reverse. We have a broken down bed in reverse. And we have the Alien. Normally, or for the others, I would stop here and then we would place these in the stack. I want to pull 1 or 2 more cards, and I want to see, collective, if this is you, those of you who chose meditation. Okay? All right? I want to know if this is you or your ancestors. Okay? Whooping ass. I want to know. Okay? Divine Source. Who is this Knight of Swords energy? Okay, so no, it's not. Okay? Divine Source, this was the karmic. Yeah. Ooh, big confirmation on the karmic. I said Divine Source, this is the karmic. It rolled out in the reverse, right on top. It rolled out in reverse, collective. So yes, this is a weakling. Okay. So, all right. This individual, whoever this individual is, we're going to pull some energy from the stack and number 10s. Okay. You a 10 out of 10. Say it. I'm a 10 out of 10, baby. You are a 10 out of 10. Okay? Every time I come here, it's always something special for me to thank you for. Oh, Tammy, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Listen, listen. I don't have brown makeup to cover up all the purple when I blush, okay? But thank you so much. I'm just joking. Thank you so much, all right? Send great love to you, all right? So let's take a look. Three of Swords, boom. Okay, Divine Source and the energy of NEFHTI. Reveal to us what you would like for those who chose NEFHTI to know. Further confirmations for their journey. Okay, we have a few more cards for you, those of you who chose NEFHTI. So. All right, so for you, we have the alien. On the alien, those of you who chose NEFHTI, the number 10. Okay, we have Emerson, Anaya, Anaya, Chloe. Okay, I just wrote the name as I saw it. Okay, so, and Chloe. Okay, on one side of the alien. So any of them could be an alien. They could think you are an alien. Okay, on the other side, collective, we have P names. We have P names. Collective. So we have Pierre, Pereira, Perrine, or Perrine, and Paris. Collective. All right. And here. You said, well, I'm more alien, but not alien like boo. I'm alien more like pleased to meet you. I'm more that alien. All right? More of that alien. And that was probably a terrible alien or whatever. That sounded like a robot, probably. All right? So, Pierre, Pereira, Perrine, however, okay? P-A-R-I-N-E, and Paris, Emerson, Anaya, and Chloe, okay? Coming out on the alien. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Yep. I've been in Southeast Asia for a year. I'm almost Blasian. You know what I mean? I'm almost Blasian, right? I've been in Southeast Asia for a year. Karmic illness. Karmic illness. Okay? So we're talking about hybrids. Okay? Karmic illness out here. Collective. Ooh-wee. Interesting. Check out the names, collective. How, okay? How that resonate for you? Karmic illness. Three of Swords, okay? So, yeah. Someone could have been trying to make you a martyr, okay? Someone could have been trying to make you take yourself out, collective, in the name of Jesus. Someone was trying to make you take yourself out in the name of Jesus, like Jesus needs you to take yourself out for him, since that's what they call him. You know what I mean? I'm being sarcastic, right? Yeshua doesn't need anyone to die for them. Okay? This is why you know it's a lie when a parent says, God told me to kill my children. Because the legal system knows at least that religious much. They know at least that Jesus died for your sins. They know at least that much. So if they know that much, no one else has to die. Okay? But they tried to make you a martyr, collective. All right? Take yourself out. Okay? In the name of Jesus. All right, collective. And again, someone out here, for those of you who chose 10, someone out here has a karmic illness. And again, any of this could resonate for any. Right? But yeah, again, it's a fun way to do it. Okay? We have Zimbabwe, okay, and a Zulu tribe, okay, collective. So we got cult energy out here, okay? Secret society energy out here, okay? Witchcraft energy out here. Zulu tribe is New Orleans in the U.S., okay? It could be other places too, but in the U.S. it's New Orleans. That is who leads Mardi Gras, okay? Zulu tribe nation. That's who lead Mardi Gras. Collective, take a look. Celebrity doing witchcraft, collective. Okay? So, to all the karmic celebrities out there, watch your ass. Okay? Somebody out here, you're going to hear about this in the news, collective, because it's a celebrity. Okay? You will hear about this in the news because it's a celebrity. Somebody's about to lose out. Yeah? You will hear about it. Somebody's about to lose out. We have Indonesia, Iran, and Jamaica. Jamaica. Collective. Right here. Broken bed. Collective. Someone could be from any of these places. Someone could have traveled to these places, collective. So someone could be from the Middle East, okay, Middle Eastern. Someone could be from Indonesia, travel to Indonesia. I have not been to Indonesia, even though I am in Southeast Asia, right? Jamaica. Someone could be in Jamaica, travel to Jamaica from Jamaica. Someone could be in Indonesian, Iranian, collective. Broken bed. Okay? So, at least one on this three-word list, okay, is responsible in part. The other part is the other partner's responsibility, right? Broken bed energy. Okay? They're the one half of the broken bed energy. Somebody out here in this collective. Okay? Or places. Is responsible for one half of the broken bedroom, okay? There's a meeting in my bedroom, right? But that meeting has 3 and 4 people. There's a meeting in the bedroom, collective, but that meeting looks more like the Brady Bunch, collective, okay? I'm tired. I need to go lay down. Divine's going to have me talking all kind of crazy. I'm tired. I need to go lay down. I just met someone who is vacationing. Confirmation for you, B. All right. So we have a Prince of Thieves out here. Okay. So again, I said 4 or 5 in the bedroom. Did I not just say that, collective? And we have a Prince of Thieves. Okay. Could be a den of thieves. Okay. Collective. It could be a bunch of thieves. And they all just hump on each other. They all just hump on each other. It's a bunch of thieves. They steal natural things and they steal energetic things, collective. They steal tangibles and intangibles, collective. They steal the seen and the unseen. So they will take your money, then they will take your ideas. They will take your energy, okay? And then they will take your job or your occupation or your business, collective. Den of thieves sleep together, okay? Okay? How do you want that to go to divine? Oh, I might have to say this. Collective. They say birds of a feather flock together, which makes no sense. Okay? Right? But I'm really like, should I say this? So fucks of the same feather flock together, collective. Birds of a feather do not, because they are separate. But fucks of the same feather. So your juice, their juice, his juice, her juice, his juice, her juice, his juice, her juice, and all mix it all up. Mix it, go and mix it on up in there. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's what Divine said. That's why I paused. I was like, I don't know if I want to say that. And I don't even know why it bothered me to say it. It's just, I don't know, right? In reverse, collective. So they are dark energy, whoever this resonates for, okay, especially those of you who selected 10, those of you who selected meditation, light aura, someone's dark energy out here. On the light aura in the reverse, they weak. They weak, they stink. They weak. Collective. Here you go. This could be what they were after. This could be what they were after. Collective. Okay. I don't know where that extra mark came from on that word, on the word Shanita. I don't know where that, someone's name could just be Nita or Anita. Okay. Maybe it's not the Cha. Okay. Could just be Anita, like Anita Baker. Like, yeah. Okay. They need a vaccine. That's what they need, collective. Someone needs a vaccine. Collective, we have a Swiss bank account out here, okay? Some type of bank account. It doesn't have to be Swiss, okay? It could be American, European, South American, Panamanian, Korean, you know, some type of account. For someone out here in this collective, they were after it. They were. That's, and we talked about that on the bus today for the Visa run. We talked about how money, specifically the love of it, to the exclusion of all other things, is at the top of the pyramid when it comes to the reasons why people do what they do most of the time on this planet, 99% of the time. It's 8.4 or so billion people. Let's just say 8 billion. Of 8 billion people, I bet I'd be surprised if there were 1 billion of that 8 billion who really truly does things earnestly, honestly. You drop your wallet, they see you drop it, they tap you on the shoulder. Here, sir, here, ma'am, you dropped it. I doubt. I don't think it's 1 billion people. I don't think it's 1 billion people that meditate and are celibate. Okay? And in their highest, purest truest. I don't think it's 1 billion people collective. I don't think it's so. No. No. I think it's a couple 100,000. Just being honest. I think it's just a couple 100,000. Okay? Collective St. Louis. St. Louis. Okay? St. Louis. Okay? And Montenegro. Okay? There's a contrast. St. Louis and Montenegro. Okay? Someone is changing for the better, collective. So they say, you see it's in quotes. Collective. You see it's in quotes. I'll show you St. Louis as well. Okay. Ooh, I just realized the Judgment and the King of Cups were in the same slot. Remember, the Judgment came out here and the Judgment came out in reverse, collective. Okay. So these are judgments towards you. Okay. These are judgments towards you, collective. You see it's in quotes. This could be someone in St. Louis, from St. Louis, through St. Louis, meaning they lived in St. Louis at some point in time. Oh, no worries, Tammy. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see so many happy faces. Thank you again so much for the love. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your holiday as well. Again, for those of you, for Tammy and anyone else who celebrates. Okay, thank you so much and be well as always. Hello, Trinity. Hello, Trinity. Okay. So, oh, we have one more. We have the text messages. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. All right, collective, take a look. Okay. It's interesting that this came out on text messages. So we have the text messages here, right? Okay. So on these text messages, it asks all kind of crazy, like it asks, how are you? You mad? Okay. F off, piss off. It has like the emotional roller coaster. That's what all of these text messages are here. Okay. That's what all of those are. Okay. And just goes from one end of the spectrum to the other with their emotions. All right. And so here we have former lover stole your mail. Okay. And we have Alethea and Alberta. So someone's name could be Alberta. Okay. Alberta. Ooh, give me just one moment, collective. Sorry about that. I knocked the camera down. There we go. I apologize for that. I knocked the camera down when I moved the table. Okay. All right. So, former lover stole your mail. For those of you who are on the number 10. Okay. Meditation. Okay. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. There was another one. I thought that, what did I do with it? Nope. Thought there was another one. I did show it. I apologize, collective. I don't know what I did with it. Nope. Okay. All right. So that is for you, number 10s. Number 10s. Okay. We have text messages. You could have already received these. You could be getting ready to receive these. Okay. You could be getting ready to send out, again, whatever you send out during Mercury retrograde, please double check. All right. Turning things to thongs is not cute. Well, it is, but only in a certain setting. All right. Otherwise, no. Okay. So we have for you, Number 10. Okay. All right, let me show you the card one more time. Any of this could be significant for you. Someone could like that shade of green. Her pants are standing out to me. So, for NEFHTI, okay, we have St. Louis. Okay. We have I am changing for the better. Okay, again, actions speak are way louder than words. Collection, action speaks way louder than words. Some type of bank account out here. It doesn't have to be Swiss. It could be Canadian. Okay. Collective, Shanita or Anita. Okay. All right. Someone is weak, collective out here. All right. They're in their dark energy. This was revealed by the strength card in the reverse, which means it's dark. Okay, so dark energy, collective. We have a Prince of Thieves out here. Okay, Prince of Thieves, collection of them. Okay, they break down beds together, collective. Do you hear me? And I'm not talking about a moving company. They break down beds together. That Prince of Thieves. They break down beds together. All right? You know something, collective? It's really interesting to me that people would think that someone would be jealous of that type of lifestyle. You ever find that interesting? I think it's amazing that someone would think someone would be jealous of someone who is a prostitute. Or someone who has an OnlyFans page. I don't care how much money they make. Like, what do you... I don't know, collective. Okay. Zimbabwe. Okay. For those of you who chose NEFHTI. Zimbabwe and Zulu tribe. So Louisiana, New Orleans. Okay. Celebrity doing witchcraft. Okay. All right. I always wonder who the celebrity is. Okay. But I know it's going to be different for everyone. And if I pull energy on it, it would only be for probably one individual in here, okay? Unless I kept digging, which Divine doesn't necessarily care for those who are too nosy. Okay, this individual could have been too nosy, collective. Okay? Right? So there you go. Those of you, we have some names. Those of you who chose NEFHTI, okay? And here are the names that came out. These were the first names that came out. Okay. Now, last, we have KHONSU. This is the moon. This is the moon. Everyone knows Ra. Not too many know KHONSU. Okay. HERMITAGE. Okay. The number 20. The number 20. Think back 20 years ago. Think back to 2020. We all remember 2020. Think back to when you were 20 years old. Okay. If that wasn't 2020 or 20. Okay. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about something the other day, and I was like, oh. And it was really the first time ever that I just kind of was like, whoa. Huh. Okay. I graduated high school 33 years ago, this year, this month, June 2nd of 1993. 33 years ago, I graduated high school. I was like, ooh. How do I feel about that? Oh, right? But I'm good with it though. You know, it was just, that was a thought of mine, was like, whoa, whoa, 33 years ago? Whoa. All right. So collective, again, some about 33 is out here. 33 years ago, collective, that could be you. 33 years ago, where were you in 1993? All right. If you were walking here, you might have recollection of a time when you weren't in 1993. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull energy for those of you who chose Hansu, and we are going to go ahead and go, because again, I need to lay down. I need to get some sleep. Need to get some rest. Need to lay down my burdens on the pillow. I see the Lover's card staring at me over there on the stack. That's interesting. Okay. Storms on the way did fall out. Okay. I think America's dealing with a heat wave. Okay. Oh, Golden Child, thank you. Man, there's a lot of love for Nehru today in the room. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Collective. Thank you, Ancestors. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much, Golden Child. Okay. So, Divine, we are going to, Hansu, join us. Spirit of Hansu, pull energy for those who chose Hansu. We have a breakthrough. Those of you who chose Hansu, we have a breakthrough. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright and a remote control. You could be breaking karmic ties from a long distance. You could have moved away, okay? And it's remote control, collective. You just breaking them off, okay? Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, all right? Something about Kit Kat. Something about a bar. Kit could meet Cat at a bar. Listen to me. Listen to me. Kit could meet Cat at a bar. Kiss could meet Cat at the bar. Meow. Kiss, I know I need to lay down. I am meowing, collective. I know I need to lay down. I know I need to lay down. All right, so there is a breakthrough for those of you who chose Hansu, and that is, again, the number 20 for Hermitage, okay? The number 20, a breakthrough from a long ways away, okay? This could be something from a long time ago, remote, okay? So, whatever you're doing, those of you who chose the number 20, you're doing it from a distance, okay? You could be watching them crumble from a distance, okay? You could be whooping ass from a distance, collective, we verse. Someone's impatient, divine source. Who's impatient? Who's impatient? Someone's in a hurry to share something? Okay. Someone's in a hurry to share something? We have temperance out here in reverse and the 6 of cups. Someone's in a hurry to share something. What is this news? Confirmation with the Queen of Wands. Ooh, those of you who chose Hansu, ooh, some truth coming in. Some truth coming in. So somebody can't wait to share something with you? What is this news? What is this news? Divine Source, what is this news? Collective. Boy, I almost feel like saying, y'all better call me to the party. I almost feel like saying that. I almost feel like saying, y'all need to call me. You need to, yeah, That's okay. I can fly back to Southeast Asia if Divine wants me to. If you're in the U.S., wherever you are, when this happens, I almost said, you're going to need to call me, right? So we can dance it out together, so we can celebrate as a soul tribe, okay? Hello, I plant seeds. Thank you for the wonderful message earlier. All right. On the post, I think. Okay. Or short post, something. I forget. But thank you. All right. So we have a jubilee coming out here. I asked the question. Divine provided the answer, collective. Wow. One more. Let's pull just one more on this energy because this is looking like, oh, shit. Those of you who chose on, so we got the lovers. I said the lovers, and they came out in the upright. Wow. Collective. Look. I mean, woo. That is looking like a brand new beginning to me, collective. That is looking like a brand new beginning to me. Someone can't wait to share something, okay? Someone cannot wait to share something with you, collective, okay? All right? So, breakthrough, boom, hallelujah, okay? Hallelujah. One of the one of the guys, in fact, the guy whose name is Edward, on the bus today, he when we finally got back in town, from that 16, 15-hour drive, 17-hour drive total or whatever it is. But once we got back in city limits, he said, hallelujah. He was on the bus and he was like, hallelujah. And so, hallelujah, right? Thank Divine Source for everything. Thank Him for everything. Thank Him for everything. When you pour yourself a cold one, thank Divine Source. You think I'm joking? Okay. Just like you do when you do your dinner, your breakfast, your whatever. Okay, you pour yourself a cold one. Thank you, Divine. You crack. Thank you, Most High, for your faithfulness. Give thanks in all that you do. All right. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to place these very interesting cards for you. KHONSU, Hermitage, the Moon. We are going to place these cards in the stack. All right. Or what's left of the stack. Get confirmations for you. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to see so many faces. And again, all of the love that you're showing me. I hope you're enjoying the morning Java with Nehru. If you have not been able to tune into those are 3 minutes or less inspiration, motivation at the beginning of your day, posted between 5 and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, just as a little added oomph, because we all need that from time to time, right? The little reminder, the little tap on the shoulder, the hug. We all need it. We all need it. Okay? Collective. Okay? So Justin could be eager to share something with you. Justina could be eager to share something with you. Okay? Justine. I'm getting Justine could also, okay? Justine could also be eager to share something with you, collective. Okay? Money bag time. This could be the one coming with the money news, collective. Money bag time. This could be the one coming with the news, collective. Could be. For those of you who chose Hansu or who generally resonate with what is going on here. All right. Next on the oh wait, there's one more. There's another card. Mamba mentality. It must be time, collective. Okay. Ooh, we got gunshots. Okay. So it's time to get into your Mamba or your Mambasita mentality, whichever applies. Okay. or should I say whichever you were born with. Mambasita or Mamba energy, whichever you were born with. You get what I'm saying, collective? Do the ones in the back get what I'm saying? Whatever you were born with. We got gunshots out here. Who getting shot? Who getting got? Okay? Somebody getting shot, somebody getting got. I don't know what's going on, collective. All right. We have Jessica's lover did it. Okay? So if you do not know a Jessica, or in confirmation, ding dong, in the earbuds, if you do not know a Jessica, then, or know someone who's connected to one, give me just one moment. Just had to check the camera. Your first spouse is behind the witchcraft. Collective. Oh, welcome back, Tammy. Welcome back. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, those names in the dun, 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 dun. Welcome back. Welcome back, Carter. All right. So Jessica's lover did it. Your first spouse. Okay. Your first spouse is behind the witchcraft, or at least the majority of it, for those of you that resonates for. Okay. And that could be Jessica for somebody. All right. Sword of truth. Okay. Sword of truth. Okay. Next we have chambers, charmers. Someone could be trying to be shamers, trying to shame you. All right, but they just a chain of fools. Shame, 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 shame. Chain of fools, chain of fools. Somebody is just a chain of fools. All the ones who broke the bed, collective. All the ones who broke the bed. Collective, I'm going to let you read this message. Okay? So that says, I did beauty spells against you because you are beautiful. Okay? Don't hate me because I'm lovely. Right? Collective. Don't hate me because I'm handsome. Don't hate me because I'm hot. Okay? Collective. Don't hate me because, you know what I'm saying? Chalmers Chambers. Collective. Okay? So jealous energy out here. Jealous energy. Okay? Those could be some of the shamers. They're probably about to get shamed. Okay? Get shamed. Crimes at a Hilton hotel. And we have Saudi Arabia. Collective, we have Saudi Arabia and Iran out here. FBI, CIA, DEA, Interpol. We have Saudi Arabia and Iran out here. Okay, that's rare. I'm not saying anything against those countries. Okay, all right. At this point in time, as many skin cells that have been recycled, we're all related. I mean, really. As many times as the skin cells have been recycled, we're all related. I mean, at this point, yeah. Crimes at a Hilton, Saudi Arabia. Divine knows, they know all. Okay? Divine knows, they know all. Okay? Clayton Brantley, okay? Some of you could benefit from that cleanse I post, or it's not a cleanse, I said cleanse. Some of you might need to do a cleanse, like a strong cleanse, okay? Whenever I need to do a strong physical body cleanse, the basis for the drink, it's typically a drink, the basis for the drink is apple cider vinegar. Whenever I want to do a body cleanse, the basis for it is apple cider vinegar. I believe in those healing powers of Gaia. Apple cider vinegar. All right. Temperance in the reverse, collective. Remember, this came out in the reverse for those of you who chose HONSU, who chose the moon energy. Okay. All right. I am looking at an Aries. Okay. It wasn't on any particular card. Okay. Collective, somebody. All right. These names on the remote and a bicycle. Collective. They could play exercise video games, type video games. Are those still popular? Like, are those like the Wii used to be? Like, are athletic games still popular where you have to be active? I don't even know, okay, because I'm not a gamer, but, all right. So, collective. Braylon, Blaine, Blair, Blanche, Blair, I think this came out the other day. Blades, collective. Something about one of the names in the energy when it starts coming out back to back like that. Or there is a new listener who's tuning in and they've watched video or they've watched back to back videos and now they're watching a live or something like that. All right? Oh. All right, collective. Okay. So, this has been the way that Divine Sources guided me to do our Mercury retrograde, second Mercury retrograde for this year, the year of the horse. Okay. Again, pay attention to all types of communications, emails, text messages, phone calls, letters that you write. Okay. Pay attention to all types of submissions or sendings of communication. Double check. Okay. There could be some reoccurring or some resurfacing issues concerning family specifically that need to be hashed out during the retrograde. That's why we go back, okay, to heal and move forward. Okay, so collective, anything that needs to be let go of family-wise, as far as them coming against you, you finding out the truth about who you are, who you're not, whatever any of that happens to be. By the way, one of the individuals on that bus, he also did not know his parents, like me. Okay? I still don't, and he does not. Very interesting. It was the same guy that had the I love G or Jesus is the truth t-shirt on today. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. He was an orphan child. He talked about that some. Yep. He talked about how that spun him into drugs. And again, I'm sharing that for some reason. It happened today in divine timing. Okay. Yeah. So we had a great conversation though. To finish up that story, we had a great conversation. Got to talking about manifesting, and again I shared them about my kidney. I didn't want to rattle off all of my whatevers because that's just my energy. I healed myself at the age of 8 of seizures. Do you know I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck and the left arm? Do you know I still have not had surgery on my right knee and I still run, jump, live, love, play, whatever? I get rattle off all that, right? Because anybody could probably do that, but that's not even my heart. I enjoyed the conversation. But he was talking about the gentleman who had the T-shirt on, who had that particular T-shirt on, that said Jesus is the truth. He, like I said, was an orphan. He did not know his parents. Still, never met his biological parents, to date. Okay, and or to date, and he said that he started out on drugs and all of that, and he said he had a profound experience. And he told me, he was telling us what the experience was while we were rolling down the road. And I said, you know, that sounds like, and he said, I've never been the same since. And he said, it's all the drugs, and he said he would try anything, anything. Because one of the female, a female in there, in the van asked, so was it peer pressure? He was like, no. He was like, I was just willing. He was like, I'd try anything. So he overcame that. The dark night of the soul trigger happens for any number of reasons, okay? Any number of reasons. Typically, it's a highly stressful or overwhelming type of emotional situation, typically, okay? Like an intervention. Yeah. Right. And so he was telling us how he had this profound experience and how he saw this being just, I don't know, calling out to him, saying, like, I don't know. Yeah. He had some profound experience. Completely changed him. Completely. Yeah. So, yeah. And then we had, okay, I'm finishing up. I'm going to close with my visa run story from Thailand to Malaysia, okay? And so then we have, and there's nothing against her. There's nothing against her. I'm going to say this just to distinguish her from the others because I don't know her name, right? So I'm going to call her the Jesus freak. Okay, so we had the Jesus freak on the bus. And again, she's not a freak. Okay, she loves the Lord. All right, but everything she said was Jesus. Jesus can heal you. Jesus does it all. Jesus does everything. Jesus is just amazing. It's just Jesus is everything. Jesus is just incredible. Like everything was Jesus. Literally, that's what she was doing the entire conversation back. And again, that's okay. And I told her, I said, you say Jesus, I say Yeshua, I say Issa, what? You know, I said, that's the beauty about spirituality. You can do, if Jesus works for you, Jesus works for you. Listen to the ancestor. Feathered ancestors coming. If Jesus works for you, Jesus works for you. Okay? All right? So, yeah, so she was there. And she had a great input, great question, great input, great answers to questions, you know. It was a great, I don't even know, 40 minute conversation. Okay? It was a wonderful conversation amongst 3 or 4 of us of the 9. Right? It was a good conversation. So, something interesting in addition to that happened. A bird, not a bug, not a butterfly, a bird, like a bird, flew into the windshield. Fortunately, it didn't break because the bird landed towards the top of the windshield. It hit the top of the windshield near the rearview mirror. Okay, so the glass is a bit more sturdy up there as opposed to down in the middle. You know what I mean? Where it's weaker at. So, yeah, but a bird flew into the windshield. You hear about bugs. They say sometimes you are the bug and sometimes you are the windshield. Sometimes you are the bird and sometimes you are the windshield. Two birds, one vehicle, knock them out. However that resonates for you, collective. However that resonates for you. Okay? You got the big one, okay? Because normally the bugs are the ones who hit the windshield, okay? But the bird hit the windshield, okay? All right. All of the synchronicities, 888, 1766, 10033, which we had come out here also. I said 10033, 1033, 1033. Yep. Saw 15-7777. Again, I was an accountant, so I remember numbers pretty quickly or easily. Don't ask me to remember your name, though. Okay? So, collective. Yeah, very adventurous day for me that started 24 hours ago now. It is now 12:43 in the morning the next day. Okay? So I've been up for 24 hours. I need to go lay down. I need to go lay down. Okay? I did not sleep on the bus. That's just not me. I'm just not. I don't know. That's just not me. So, collective, it's so good to see so many of you. Okay? So much love that was shown to me in this live, letting me know, okay, that I'm appreciated. And that's good. Again, we all need that. We all need it, collective. Okay? And so thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, those of you who are new subscribers, thank you so much. Or if you're just stopping by, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. If you are interested in any spiritual services that I provide, I am a certified Reiki healer amongst other spiritual actual gifts, not taking a class, healing myself as a child. So I am actually a healer. Yeah, so if you're interested in any of those, personal readings, okay, are available. Those are called Esoteric Conversations, okay, and those are done via Zoom. All right. So thank you so much, collective, for tuning in. As always, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. I plant seeds. Okay. Thank you so much. It's good to see so many of you. Okay. I am going to go get some rest. Enjoy your day, everyone. All right. Ramping up for the 4th of July weekend. Happy Independence Day weekend once again to all Americans. Thank you so much and be encouraged.